From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. While it was cool this morning, the rest of this week, warming trend at least through Friday and into the weekend. We're still going to have above average temperatures before that next cold front arrives. And usually we would hope for some rain with a cold front, but right now it doesn't look like we have any of that rain chance for the foreseeable future. More burn bans were added today as we continue through this dry stretch of weather, seeing lots of sunshine, low rain chances, low to none when it comes to those rain chances, and low humidity. That's going to continue to increase that wildfire risk. Right now we have that moderate medium risk across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. This dry pattern, according to the Climate Prediction Center and the data that we're looking at, looks to continue at least through mid-October, if not later, with those rain chances. Heading into tomorrow morning, again, a little bit warmer than what it was this morning. This morning, temperatures started off to those low to mid-40s across northwest Arkansas, those low 50s across the River Valley. Warming up heading into tomorrow morning. Winds are coming up from the south now. Temperatures will start off into those mid-50s across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Daytime highs also getting warmer, again, with plenty of sunshine and those winds coming up from the south now. Temperatures will top out into those upper 80s across northwest Arkansas, across the River Valley, upper 80s, but a few places could see those low 90s for tomorrow, especially across eastern Oklahoma. And that'll have the best chances of seeing some of those daytime highs reaching up into the low 90s. Again, more burn bans were added today. The first county was Madison County. Yesterday we had Logan and Johnson County added, and now we have Carroll County added for today. Again, as long as this trend continues where it's going to be dry, it's going to be a bit breezy, and there's going to be lower humidity, I don't see why we couldn't see the potential of seeing more of those counties issue some of those burn bans as we go on over the next couple of weeks. Here's a look at the drought monitor currently. This gets updated every Thursday. So last Thursday, we continue to see the sign of drought developing across northwest Arkansas, especially where we have that level 1 and level 2 drought concern across Benton, Carroll County into northern Washington County and northern Madison County. That's our driest spot right now. Across the River Valley, little to no concerns about that drought right now, but it's been building significantly and very fast over the past couple weeks and really throughout the month of September because there's been no rainfall whatsoever. We had less than a quarter inch of total rainfall for the month of September in northwest Arkansas and just over a half inch of rainfall for the entire month across the River Valley. That means it was the 12th driest September since 1893 across northwest Arkansas, across the River Valley. It was the 21st driest September since 1893. So very, very dry month. Collectively across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, we had less than an inch of rainfall for the entire month of September. That's what's forced us into these drought-like concerns and drought concerns building, especially across northwest Arkansas. Drought concerns are going to continue to rise across the River Valley. Some big changes are expected to come across the drought monitor heading into tomorrow. When we get that update, that's when we're going to start to notice, hey, we've got some major concerns starting to develop. And with little to no rain chances coming for the rest of the work week into the weekend and into next week, even next week's drought monitor looks like we could have some issues on the rise as well. Future dew points heading into tomorrow. Yes, it's going to be comfortable, but we're starting to see the humidity start to build back in towards the end of the week. Not necessarily a terrible thing because with that cold front, we had some very low humidity, those dew point values into those upper 30s. That's what increases that fire risk for tomorrow. Start to build back in some of that humidity. So it might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's better when it comes to that wildfire danger. Again, later on this week, temperatures warm back up to those mid to upper 80s, more than likely those upper 80s and low 90s across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley with plenty of sunshine even through the weekend. If any changes have come into the forecast, is our next cold front looks to be delayed just a bit. I think that cold front comes in Sunday night going into Monday, and that's when we're going to feel the cooler air come back Monday again. With that cold front, usually, at least typically, we try to see some rain with it. no rain chances at all the rest of this week into the weekend and through next week. You can see where that cold front comes in. We're going to be warm throughout the rest of the week into the weekend, upper 80s, low 90s. Cold front comes in Sunday night into Monday. That's when the big changes are coming. Temperatures dropping back down to those upper 70s and low 80s. No rain chances to talk about with that big change. Across the River Valley, temperatures into those low 90s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be our warmest days this week. In October, definitely above average temperatures. Shouldn't be talking about those low 90s. Fortunately, we are. When that cold front comes in for the end of the weekend into next week, that's when we'll see some cooler air. Again, no rain chances involved with that cold front. Morning temperatures over the next couple of days, not as cool as it was this morning. Temperatures going to be into those mid to upper 50s through the end of the week, low 60s over the weekend, and then some cooler mornings come back by the time we get into early next week. Across the River Valley, upper 50s, low 60s, and then we see those mid 50s by the time we get into next week. Might need a light jacket Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday morning as you head out the door. No rain chances to talk about whatsoever. When we see that cold front come in Sunday night into Monday, there's a very low chance of a stray sprinkle. That's it, though. Not much in the way of the rainfall that we need to help us break out of these drought-like concerns that are continuing to build at an accelerated rate, because we talked about September, collectively less than an inch of rainfall for the whole month. And now as we head into October, the first week, the second week, nothing in the way of any widespread rainfall. Here's a look at what the next 6 to 10 days outlook looks like from the Climate Prediction Center. Above average temperatures expected. This tells the bigger story. Dry, not only across Arkansas, but you see across most of the United States now. Almost no rain chances for the next 6 to 10 days across the central United States. That's going to affect agriculture production. That's going to affect the fall foliage as we're getting into the fall-like months. More than likely, our colors, when it comes to the fall foliage, trending more towards just brown to green versus the slow trend of yellow, orange, reds, because those leaves, those trees, so dry right now. Here's the extended outlook. Now, this is for the next 8 to 10 days. You can see same story. Extremely dry over the next several days. Northwest Arkansas, over the next 10 days, temperatures warming back up into those upper 80s, low 90s through the weekend. Plenty of sunshine. Cold front comes in early next week, Sunday night into Monday. That's going to cool down temperatures significantly. Good to see those daytime highs, upper 70s and low 80s. Morning temperatures, not too bad as well. And throughout the rest of the week, next week, temperatures stay into those low 80s. Start to see some cloud coverage build in towards the end of the week. Across the River Valley, temperatures climbing back up into those low 90s Friday, Saturday into Sunday. Sunday looks to be our warmest day. And that's right on time with that cold front coming in Sunday night into Monday. Got to bring some cooler air back in. Cool starts to the morning heading into Tuesday, Wednesday, and those daytime highs low to mid 80s throughout most of this upcoming work week. This weekend, though, very summer-like. Temperatures upper 80s, low 90s, lots of sunshine. Definitely unseasonable for this time of year. As this dry stretch continues, we need some rainfall. Again, model suggesting at least through mid-October, if not later. Doesn't look like we have much in the way of any significant rainfall coming into the forecast. This is going to lead to the potential of more burn bans and our drought concerns getting even worse. For 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast.